So I just stopped on the side of the road here because there is a moose in the pond. Hi everyone, thank you again for joining me on another state park. I am here at George H. Crosby Manitou State Park and I'm so excited to show you around. This place is already blowing me away. As I was driving in, the scenery was gorgeous along the way. I got off of Highway 61 from Duluth, heading towards Grand Marais area, and then took a left off of Highway 61 and got onto Highway 1. And then took a few more turns to get myself here, maybe at 20 minutes from Highway 61 near Teddy State Park. And on the way in, when I was really close to the state park, I ended up actually seeing a moose on the side of the road. It was in a wetland and it was drinking water and eating, I'm assuming, little things under the water. And that was a really cool experience. I'm happy that that happened, that I happened upon that moose while I was driving here. So I just stopped on the side of the road here because there is a moose in the pond along, or the lake or stream or whatever this is, along the side of the road. So I'm going to show you some video. There's also moose tracks all along the road here. These are moose tracks. And there's the moose. I just stopped here to check out this moose and to grab a couple photos, and now I'm gonna leave him be and head on my way, but it's pretty cool. He's just out here in the water minding his own business, and I'm gonna leave him be. Let's head to the state park. So this state park features waterfalls, hiking, camping, and some pretty views as well. There are some picnic areas that you can go to. There's also a lake here. I have never brought a canoe or kayak here before, but I hear that it is easy enough to carry it in on your own, any kind of like non-motorized boat use equipment, things like that. The lake is called Benson Lake, and I hear that there is good trout fishing as well, but you'll need that trout stamp. This is a more rugged state park. Even the campsites here are hike in, so you hike into them and you can stay at them. The campsites are only to be used by hikers and people camping here. This park is home to deer, moose, as I saw driving in, bear, wolves, pine marten, and lots of other little mammals, as well as a variety of bird species. So if you're looking to see some wildlife, go on a nice hike, then this is a great place. There are a few different loops that you can do. There's lots of hiking here. What I am going to do is kind of see how far I can get here. We're kind of late in the day and I don't want the sun to set on me. Each of those trails aren't super long, being like anywhere from 1 to 2 miles each. So from that spot where we were just at, where I was by the trailhead signage, I kept going down a gravel road for just a minute or so, and now I'm here at this parking lot that is meant for people using the state park. I'm here by myself today, so I have the whole place to myself, it looks like. We are going to take the middle trail to the falls and maybe get some photos of the falls out there, and then see what we have for time left after that. There's a nice sign here showing us the trail we are starting on. Looks like this is part of a hiking club if you do that here in Minnesota. It looks like this might be a restroom here right at the start of the trail as well. It is. I do want to take this time to remind people, because I did see a moose, and I will put that in the video, that moose need their moose need their space. They are wild animals and they will act like wild animals. You never want to get too close to any wild animal out and about like this. It's unsafe for you and it's unsafe for them. They definitely prefer their space and having room to live in the environment that they live in. Remember, we are the guests here. We are visiting, and we can respect their place. There are rocks and sticks, definitely a little bit more of a rugged hike. If that's what you're looking for, then this is perfect. This state park is typically a lesser known, lesser visited compared to a lot of the other state parks, especially in this area in Minnesota. But in the summertime it does get busy. And the best time to come here would maybe be early spring or fall, late fall. It's a pretty cool rock. Good thing I wear boots. We definitely have come to a wet, muddy spot. This is typical this time of year. I think one thing that is easy to do is it's easy to walk around the puddles and keep our feet dry. But ideally you wear shoes that can just tromp right on through so that we're not wearing out the edges of the trail where there is grass and other things growing. Again, we want to make as little of an impact as possible, so the more you can stick to the trail, the better. I am coming to this boardwalk here. It looks very pretty. I can hear the falls in the distance in that direction. So when you get here, you're going to see that you can go to the right or you can go to the left. We are going to follow the hiking club Superior Hiking Trail sign and go to the left here. You can also consult your map. This hiking trail is quiet, peaceful. The only thing I can hear is the water running in the river. This is a good time to tell you that one time I was hiking and a grouse came after me. Probably because it had babies, but keep your distance from the grouse too, guys. They can be a little bit intimidating. So unfortunately, it is getting dark already. I didn't go all the way to the falls, but I am going to head back and go check out the lake. I really want to show you guys in this video before it gets dark today, the lake and how the walk is to the lake for people who want to go fishing, bring a canoe or a kayak or things like that. So if you want me to make another video where I go all the way to the falls or go check out the lookout as well, let me know in the comments and I will definitely come back up here sometime and make a point to get here early enough to go to all of those places so I can show you in case you're interested in coming here as well. But I mean, even without going to the falls, I can guarantee this is a gorgeous, gorgeous state park and you should come visit. But let's go check out the lake here at this state park. I'm so happy I was able to show you at least part of the trail up to the falls, and hopefully you take that as your chance to go see the rest yourself. I am going to head over to the lake now, Benson Lake, and show you what that looks like. I am excited because I would love to bring my canoe here sometime. The start of this trail, Benson Lake Trail, is a road, so we'll see how far this goes and then how far we will be carrying our canoes after that. So you could drive down here and then launch your boat into the water right here. You don't have to carry your canoe really at all. Wow, you guys. This is so pretty. When I get my canoe, I absolutely 1000% am going to bring my canoe here. This is so pretty and quiet. There's a bench that I'm just gonna perch myself up on. When you come to this sign, you will know from this video that that's where the picnic table area is. Some benches by the lake. But this is not a place to camp. This is just for picnicking. The Benson Lake Trail that we passed just before walking up to the lake here is the trail you can get on to hike to some campsites that are around this lake. The hike around this lake is, I think, about a mile, and that's, you know, doing a loop around the lake. There are, again, some campsites around, and you can come out here, hike out to your campsite, and have a nice little camping, hiking experience. Not very difficult if that's what you're looking for. But really, I cannot wait to bring my canoe out here. This is absolutely gorgeous and quiet. I'm not much of a fisher person, but I won't turn it down if it's an option. So excited. This is definitely a gem in Minnesota that you need to visit. Seriously. If you're the kind of person who finds a lot of the state parks in Minnesota to be overcrowded and you know, really busy, especially during the summer months, this might be one of the better state parks for you to visit, as it's a lot more quiet, a little more out of the way, and the camping is hike-in only. They don't have a campsite that you can just park your car next to and camp, so it's a little bit of a different experience. There are waterfalls, scenic overlooks, the lake. I mean, really, in my world, in Jodi's world, this is the perfect place to come visit. All right. Well, I am going to head back to my car here in a little bit. It's getting dark out quick, and you might not be able to tell on the GoPro, but the sun is setting, and I am going to hang out here for a little bit off camera and relax, maybe read a little bit, and then I'm going to head out. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions about this state park, or would like me again to come back and check out the falls and the overlook when I have more time during the day, let me know, and I will definitely make a point to come back here and show you guys what it is like.